That's what but see, that's what I'm saying about. See, this is the thing. Just like how we talking about, like, yo, black people, like, once again, in our genre of music, which is hip hop, that's our shit, right?
Right.
We treat our artists, we treat our old artists like shit. But meanwhile, rock and roll motherfuckers is going still on world tours. These motherfuckers is 60 years old going on
Aerosmith, yeah, true.
Exactly. But motherfuckers is mad, you know, since Jay gonna be like 50 soon. And motherfuckers is like, yo, you know, but the funny shit is, he's still better than most of you motherfuckers. It's like,
right.
It's like that. You know what I'm saying? He's still better than you.
Jay, he's gonna be 49. Like, he about to be 50 years old next year. Like, and he first of all, it's talent. If you can do it, you can do it. It's not like he playing ball, like you lose your athleticism and your skills and all of that, you know, like to do certain things. He's an MC who can rap. And he has some knowledge of self. So there are things that he can rap about that's gonna go over a lot of people's heads because they just not there. So yes, Jay-Z will be that way. He's one of them. There's a few of them that they can rap over.
Like Run DMC can still get out there. Running DMC can still get out there and perform. Tribe Called Quest, if they wanted to, they could do that.
Right.
De La Soul can do that. Public Enemy can do that. Like, those type of iconic groups can do that type of shit. You know, like, I mean, Ice Cubes. I mean, it's a lot of dudes. Snoops. Right.
Snoop.
A lot of them can do that. That's what they doing now. They touring overseas on festivals because people still want to see them. They want to hear them that music from then when they didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? But here, we treat them like, they be like, if Snoop be like, I'm going on world tour, he gonna have a whole bunch of, he may have to have a couple of new artists with him to sell out his arena, to sell out his, so unless he's doing small venues. If he's doing small venues, he's straight. But if he's trying to do arenas and shit like that, he gonna have to add on one of them young boys that's hot to help sell.
He gonna have to go on with Kendrick Lamar. He gonna have to do a West Coast thing in order to sell out and he might have to add on another. He might have to add like 2-3 cats. Because you see, even you do. Because even when you look at the when Drake go on tour, he have like 3 or 4 people with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all collect. It's a Drake ticket, but he is the main headline.
He can sell that shit. Yeah. He can still sell that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though, we treat our older MCs like shit. Like, you ain't gonna see Cold Crush on tour. You ain't gonna see
right.
You ain't gonna see my man, what's his name? What's my man, Kumo D on tour?
Kumo D? Yeah, you need material too. Like, Cold Crush Brothers made like a.
But I'm saying though, I mean, these rock and rollers is living off their old shit. If Kumo D came out and was doing a show, came out singing the Wild Wild West, these little motherfuckers will be looking at him like he fucking crazy. Like, what the fuck is that? They don't want to hear that shit. They ain't gonna come out to see that shit.
Well, Wild Wild West. Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? That's the truth, real shit. That's the truth. Like,
you come out and do one song. You gotta come out and do one song. That's it. Do Wild Wild West. How You Like Me Now? You gotta do that.
I'm saying though, somebody like, but then you got somebody like Dougie Fresh. He come out, beatbox and sing Lottie Dottie, and he good. He sing 1 or 2 songs.
He good.
And he's still getting booked for shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't made nothing. Dougie ain't made a new song in eons. He ain't made a song
since '87. That's, you know, 30 years.
He ain't made an album I don't
like 30 years.
You know what I'm saying? But he owned all his shit. He owned all his shit, though. He owned his shit.
Well, then
that's the big.
That's the thing that we need to be, you know, keeping in the spotlight. That, yo, here's a guy. He made 1 or 2 albums. He on tour, but he owned all his stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he also flipped some of his bread. You know, he had a couple of restaurants or whatever. Got a bowling alley. Yeah, like, so he is an entrepreneur. Like, that's what you got to do. You know, but you're right though. In terms of hip hop, you know, our legends, who we consider legends, we do not, I mean, collectively, we do not revere them the way that we should. You know what I'm saying? For a variety of reasons. Maybe you don't like, I don't understand how we do it, but like you said, rock and roll, they'll rock with their people. Aerosmith is God. They're a god. They're on Mount Rushmore.
Just look at the old R&B cats. If the Whispers, the Temptations, whoever, if they got on tour, that era of people is coming out to their shit.
They flocking it.
And it's gonna be sold out. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, that era, the Whispers, the Temptations, like the Emotions, like all of those groups from back then, they could sell out because there's millions of black people who came up in the 70s, like Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, if they all went on tour, Frankie Beverly, you couldn't get a ticket straight like that. If they go to a venue that's under 20,000 people, you can't get a ticket because the people, our parents would be like, I'm going to a Frankie Beverly concert. Like, talking about they was all on the same ticket because that's what you got to promote now. You got to, if I was a promoter, I'll be trying to get these cats, yo, y'all need to go on tour. People still want to hear y'all. Even though y'all ain't make an album, y'all have a platform. There are people that want to hear them. You know what I'm saying? But then it's the same thing in hip hop. If you're gonna do that type of show, like you gotta have like a Rakim, KRS-One, Mobb Deep, EPMD. Like you gotta have them all on the same bill going someplace. You know what I'm saying? I know Jay-Z and different cats, they probably won't rock with that type of affair because, you know, they on some singular bread. So you got the dude that's at the top, like on LL Cool J, like them dudes ain't gonna go on tour with KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim. Like they ain't going on tour with them because they over here in a whole nother lane. But in reality, they should all be on the same show going around the world and promoting hip hop instead of complaining about it. You can't complain about what hip hop is today, and if you're not going to be still invested in it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's unfair to the new cast that's coming up. You know, that's trying. Like there are some good artists that are coming up, but there are so many bad artists that's what we focus on as a community, and we shouldn't. Because back then we had trash artists too.
Yeah, we had trash MCs.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what's fair is fair. So let's promote the good. Promote the ones that's good, the ones that got talent. Go on tour, go around the world. But then, you know, it's record labels involved. There's very few people that are independent and solo now to be able to control that bread. Because that's a distribution network in itself too. Do a pop-up shop. You got five of the legends. They drop albums and they keep it moving. Yo, that's tight. But you ain't gonna have nobody doing that. So they ain't gonna know how to promote that. Cause I see Rakim, he on tour all the time. He be all over the place.
Yeah,
he don't do the best show. But he out there.
They out there, they still touring, they still doing their thing. Yeah. But it's just not the same kind of love though that other legends in other genre of music get.
It ain't gonna never be that. Yeah, that's like, sad because I'm glad you brought that up because, like you said, the Temptations and the Whispers, like, yo, I don't know what it is. It's a very good marketing thing that they do, but every time around Mother's Day, the Whispers throw a concert. Out, man. I'm talking about people my mother's age. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they be coming out. Take your mom to see the Whispers. You know what I mean? And we'll go out and we'll do that. So we have to have the same level mentality as those, you know, the people that are promoting those type of venues. But I guess I don't, you know, to get into that game, it's just different now, dog. You know, it ain't for everybody.
Everything is, you know, everything. Of course, everything has changed. It's different, and you know, you got to move with the times. But we still got to learn to take care of our own. You know what I'm saying? As far as our legends. And making sure that they know that they, you know, we appreciate what they've done for the game. Because they built this shit so these new motherfuckers can come along and get on and build the next bridge for the next group that's coming behind them. Right. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have the history of what it is, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's, you know, that's why we don't, for one, we don't even own our own shit. Like, this hip hop is our shit. Let's be clear. This is our shit, and we don't even own the shit.